Zero Mile is a Terminus Media production. If you would like to know more about Terminus Media, please head on over to terminusmedia.com. Now, on with your show. Hello, welcome to Zero Mile, your final stop in Atlanta's geek culture. I'm Matthew Malice, subbing in for Kelly this week, and these are my two co-hosts.
Song Fielding.
I'm Chris Cowan.
And we're going to see what pulled into the station for movies this week. I think it's going to be very exciting. What
All
we got?
right, so Ghost in the Shell looks like it's set to lose a lot of money, roughly $60 million.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I think Paramount spent roughly $250 million or so, and it's
Shannon did it.
gonna come in real short. I saw it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
It's. I saw it as well. It is not a great movie. It's not a bad movie. It's just not.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
I thought aesthetically the movie looked great. I loved every character but the Major. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scarlett Johansson looks great in skin-tight catsuits. I think she's proved that with the Avengers film franchise, but they just made a whole mess of the whole Major story. I actually really love Bato.
Bato was actually really
He's
good.
my favorite.
But we're getting off the rails a little bit on that.
Yeah. So anyway, they have yet to get all the international numbers in, but it still looks like they're going to lose a bunch of money. So hopefully they've learned their lesson about maybe like don't just snag a property, slap a big Hollywood name on it,
and
Actually make a good story.
Yeah. To me, that was my biggest problem with the movie was the script was just kind of all over the place.
There was a lot of issues. We could go on and on and on about it. What else we got this week?
MST3K, Netflix, April 14th.
I'm down with this, man.
Yeah. So Jonah Heston is going to be playing Jonah Ray. Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt are also part of the cast. Are going to be playing mad scientists to subject Jonah to bad movies. And of course, Gypsy, Tom Servo, and Crow T Robot all make a comeback.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited? Are you on the hype train?
I'm
Are
totally-
you on the hype train?
I cannot be more hyped. I really can't.
Yes.
Totally on the hype train for this one.
Yeah,
Love
man.
me some MST3K.
I remember watching it. I actually did this when I was younger. So you had the Turkey Day stuff. Remember when they just around? I recorded those. I literally just put tape after tape of recording 8 hours of just VCR recordings of MST3K. It's super funny. It's super great. And
Yes.
super weird.
Yeah. Okay, kids. For those of you who don't know, a VCR is like a DVR, but you needed tapes.
Yeah.
Well, and kids, if you don't know what a tape is, it's like. Never mind. That's really hard. I was gonna say a cassette, but
No.
it's think something.
Ask your parents.
Ask your
Ask your parents. And in other movie news, equally on sort of the weird train, there's a new movie that has just released called Colossal. And you're thinking, oh, Colossal, it's going to be like a superhero film. No, this is Anne Hathaway playing an out-of-work party girl who realizes she has some sort of weird control and or connection with a kaiju in, like, South Korea. Yeah, not kidding. Just, that's the movie.
Yeah, I control a giant monster.
But
Okay, then.
And it's not like, oh, the giant monster is where I'm at and I get to, like, rule over everyone. No, it's in the other side of the world. She's in, like, Oregon or something. And so it's like, what?
I guess
Anything?
you should just book a flight at that point.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Maybe
know.
just have it swim across and pick you up. Like,
Yeah,
I think if you're, it's gotten pretty good reviews. Its Rotten Tomato score is pretty high. So if you're into something a little eclectic, a little weird, but a little funny, I'd say give it a shot. I think I'm going to go see it at some point. I'm going to go see it.
sounds
Promise.
intriguing.
Yeah. And what else we got? We got big movie news.
Invincible, the comic series by Robert Kirkman, one of my favorite comic series of all time. It lives up to what they put on the comic when they say it's the greatest superhero story ever told. Yes. So, movie. It's getting the movie. Robert Kirkman, Seth Rogen, and Evan Goldberg are at the helm. As you know, Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg have, done the Preacher series, which is amazing. And of course, Robert Kirkman said that he wanted the movie to be as close to the source material as possible. So all of these three guys working together on the Invincible movie, it's great.
You asked me if I was on the hype train. I am absolutely on the hype train for this one.
Yes.
This would be great. This would be fun. This sounds like people who are super passionate about what the source material is all about. And as
course,
Ryan
it's
Reynolds has
Kirkman.
showed, as Ryan Reynolds showed, that is absolutely important to making a good superhero film that everyone will love and go see. It's passion. So
Yes.
you gotta love it.
Yeah, and also if you're unfamiliar with Robert Kirkman, I'm sure you're familiar with one of his other comics turned, I guess, multimedia franchise, The Walking Dead. This is the next in line, and I say this is gonna be great. Hopefully, it'll be great. I have a lot of hope for this.
I think there's a lot of
It's
pedigree
great.
here. There's a
Yeah.
good, decent pedigree. Now we're gonna have to see about casting and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
I'm-
Are you familiar with Invincible?
Yes, I've read the first few. The
You
giant
should read all of it
things.
now.
I know. I need to finish it. I'm actually waiting for the film adaptation of Robert Kirkman's other smash hit property that he did with superstar artist Rob Liefeld, The Infinite, about a man who travels back in time to teach himself how to fight for the future.
Oh, that's actually kind of sexy. I like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they only ended up doing like 3 issues, but I think they've got
Well,
something
it's
there.
Liefeld. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
and in final news, if you haven't heard, this Friday the 17th, probably when you
Car Wizards, the movie.
Yeah, Car Wizards the movie. Yes, The Fate of the Furious, also F8 or Fast and the Furious 8 is coming to movie theaters everywhere. It's got Vin Diesel, it's got the entire cast and crew, it's got The Rock, it's got Jason Statham. It's great. It's fantastic. It's going to be silly.
Stay home.
Statham. Yeah,
State-
Statham. I've seen the whole movie. My wife loves this. I think it's fantastic. Go support these Car Wizards. It's fantastic.
I'm just
It's gonna be
waiting-
cool.
Superhero movies with cars.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just waiting for the Fast and Furious 9 where Vin Diesel just eventually just turns into the car. You know, we all remember Teen Racer. He's just like,
Dude, I'm. That would not surprise me by this point. What they
Yeah.
do with all of these vehicles wouldn't surprise me at all.
or they stick his brain in like a la Kit, and it's just Vin Diesel just narrating from like is it a
Yeah.
Thunderbird or whatever.
So
Yes.
where can we catch you guys?
You can catch me at Zonga Audio.
You can catch me on Twitter at Mutant Biscuit.
And I am at Bioimportance on Twitter. Sorry, can't talk now. But if you have any feedback for the show, please go to zeromile.com and terminusmedia.com. Wow, I screwed that up.
You can email us 0mile@terminusmedia.com. Also, don't forget to like,
Like, share.
subscribe, and share.
Yes.